Hello everybody. Do you know this is my favourite thing? I'm absolutely surrounded by craft stuff. Imagine this is the kit that you're going to buy and this is what it's going to do. It's about as good as it ever gets. It's a brand new concept and it's a new product. It's from Kit N Caboodle and it's called Clever Cutting Forms. Right, so I'm going to explain it to you and then try and control my excitement. I have moved everything round to make sure I get to do this show. I have cancelled meetings and I'm really sorry for those people that will know who I've cancelled now. I just had to share this with you because it not only is it so exciting, but the results that you can get are phenomenal. So first of all, I'm going to take you way back. So just need to do my weightlifting for the day. So this is a cutting form. They're heavy because where you see all those bits of metal, that steel goes from there all the way through to the front. And this is a big thick wooden block and I need something to, so I don't cut myself. So in here, right, you can hear that, can't you? That's actually the metal. So that metal goes all the way through here and it's just a straight blade. So what happens is this goes onto a big machine. And on the other side of this big machine is a printed piece of card. And the machine goes like that, clunk. And then all of this becomes die cut and the little pips hold it in place, don't they? And then we push them out, we make designs. So it goes click clunk, click clunk, click clunk. So I've got 8 of these and altogether I think they're about £800. It was something like that. The more detailed they are, the more they cost. And also they don't like doing them because they're actually quite hard. But anyway, that's what we've got. So every one of them is different. So it works with a different pattern. So if I show you these, I can only get 3 because I haven't got room for it all, but I've got, so look, they're all different, okay? So they're different configurations. So every time we want to change one of the sheets that we cut that's got different patterns, we need a different one of these and we've got to pay again for another one of them. So let me put these back. Nikki, our lovely camera lady, was worried that the weight on the table was actually going to make it collapse. Tell you, I once accidentally sat on the corner and my goodness me, yeah, I don't think we can put anything else on here. Definitely not me, that's for sure. So what you then get, this is what you're buying. So those patterns that we put on the machine, that's what's on here. And on here, you have got lots of different designs. For every design that you've got, and I believe there are 60 something, you have got a complimentary backing paper. And for every one of those, you've got 2 backgrounds. Then you've got Kit N Caboodle set 1 and Kit N Caboodle set 2. And they're all the dies that you get. So you can see all of those, okay? Now, let me explain this part to you. So with those dies, we've created cutting forms for you. So here's the first one. So this is from set 2. Here's the second one from set 2. This is what it cuts out. So you print out the design and when you've used your dies, not one of those clunks, that is what happens. It cuts out all of these pieces. And it cuts out all of these pieces. And then let's move on to the second set of dies. So they're the 2 cutting forms. They're the next 2 cutting forms and no shapes repeated. So in every set, every single shape is different. And then that cuts out this collection and it cuts out this collection. So the 8 cutting forms that you saw 3 of right at the beginning are going to cut these. That's what they're going to do. They're going to cut that, and that, and that, and that. And that's going to cost £800 to get those cutting forms. And then when you've used up the paper sheets that you've got, which we pay for the cutting forms, you pay for the paper kit, it's gone and that's it. How about if I was able to say to you, you never ever run out, ever, ever, ever. And we're going to start off with just 4 designs from here. But this is what it looks like. Now, just going to make myself room. Just leave that there. This isn't all of it, this is half. Couldn't get it all. No, just going to bring it all up here like this, okay? Right, so for every design on that USB, you've got the sheet, you've got the background, and then you get 2 colours. So you've got 4 pieces for every design. That's design 1. That's number 2. Background, colour, two colours, as you can see. Here's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6, number 7, number 8. Oh, I really like number 9. Look at this, look at that topper, it's beautiful. And what you'll also notice is they've got little numbers, and those numbers correspond with the die number. So you take the right die and you put the die over the top of it. Now you can see how we can cut so many. That was 9, this is 10. This is like buying over 100 paper kits, but you've got them all on that die. And look at the colours, look at them, they rainbow, they're just adorable. These are, you'll never need a background sheet again, never mind all the toppers we're going to create. And I'm going to show you the cards that you can make once you've cut out these designs. So we still get the craft bit. You're not using cutting forms and having to push them out of a sheet of card, because we get the fun of actually doing the die cutting. We're not going to get little pips because the die cutting's perfect. And you're going to get all of these to be able to do the design. Now it took Kathleen and the team, because what we've done is we've stapled them together in sets so that I can pick them up like this. Because you imagine if these were, it would be everywhere, wouldn't it? Even doing this took them 2 days. 2 of them, 2 days. That's how many there are. So I'm going to somehow move all of this to here and not off the edge. And I'm going to show you some kits. So this one is 4. So here we go. Look, I've got 4 cards from 1 sheet of paper and it's out of set 2. These are your cards. There's the first one. So we've created a stepper card. Here's, I love this one. The second one, a little gift card. Here's the third one. That's a landscape card. And here's our 4th one, a small square. All of those have been created from this sheet with the backgrounds and the complementary solid colours. And even the solid colours, we put a tiny little bit of texture on them because I know that my really cheap inkjet printer at home, what happens is I end up with little tiny stripes, especially when the ink's running out. So that gets disguised, we've put a very, very fine texture on it. Let me pick another one. This one, I'm not going to show you the sheet, but I've got the cards. So there's the first one. Oh, here's the second. So this is a double stepper. So let me just work this one out. So it goes like that. So that's the second. And there is the third. Then let me show you another one. Let's put those ones down. And I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to pick a purple one. So this one is topper sheets. So we used more than 1 topper sheet for this set of cards. So here we go. So there's the first one. Background, and of course, don't forget, you also get those solid colours. Here's the second one. So because we needed more than 1 topper sheet, so if you take a look at this, we've used that big design twice. We've been able to print it more than once. There's the next card. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's the third. You can do this over 100 times. Let me go to another one. I'm going to go, oh, this is one of my favourites. Okay, now I'm guest in this show. I've told you I'm really excited about it and I've cancelled stuff. I just hope you're going to join me. And it's quite early in the morning. I don't think the stock's going to last because I think once everybody gets hold of the idea and what we can actually do with it and how this works, I just think this is going to go really quickly. Right, this is set one. So I'm going to go into set one of my dies. So you print off your design. A quick recap for you. Print off the design that you choose. Then you go into set one. Now, I can see all of the different designs. So it says 1A, 1B, 1C. The other one says 2A, 2B, 2C. Okay, so I get my sheet and I take a little look to see what it actually says and which design I need for things. It says 1C up here. So I'm going to open this up. It shows me how to do that there. I'm going to look for 1C, which is AB. It's that one. So I'm just going to get that out of the packet. So I'll just get my die there. That die is going to go over the top of that design and I'm going to cut it out. Now I could put all of the pieces that I need all on here at once, but you may find on some of the sheets you've got two pieces that are the same size. If you've got that, you need to run them through the machine twice. Use the die on the first one and then use the die and put it on the second one. But that's the result that you're going to get. And every time we bring out a new USB with a new theme, it may have new die sets on it, or it may have some of the other ones that you've already got. And this is more of the kinds of things that you'll be able to do. So take a look at this. It's having those dies and having as many prints as you want to be able to create cards like this. And decoupage the flowers just by printing them out, or the butterflies by printing them out more than once. So that's my first card. This one is my second. So remember, we have got multiple circles in here. See the circles? I've been able to use them to create shapes on my cards. So these collections, these cutting forms, the clever cutting forms, not the clunk ones, but the ones that are dies, these don't only do this, but they're actually going to enable you to do your card making as well. And you then come on to designs like this. And again, printing it as many times as you want. So when you join me, I'm going to be surrounded by not only loads of cards and inspiration, but also I'm going to show you everything that is on that USB. I'm planning on going in on Sunday night to start setting up. The show isn't until Monday morning. I'm not quite sure how many hours it's going to take us, but I know it will be one of the biggest pack shots you've ever seen, even. One of the biggest pack shots you've ever seen for one of the smallest prices there has ever been. So don't forget to join me, because as a concept for card making, it's just clever. As an opportunity for you, it makes you look clever. I'll see you for the show.